for narcotics? Do they have a narcotics trafficker here? Is this just a plain old everyday drug dealer? Is it someone who just has drugs for their own use? But we're coming up on an intersection here, and it looks like we may have a tight squeeze for this guy. And oh my goodness, I believe that and and there it is. Well, we'll see how this progresses now. We don't know who is in this car, but clearly the crash that we had all feared has happened. Now, innocent people who do not know that they have a criminal on their hands are coming up to try to help someone and think of the danger that they might be in if, in fact, this person inside this vehicle is still of the wherewithal to cause anyone any harm. Now, the officer rushed right up to that vehicle. I don't know if the officer knew if this man or woman was armed or not. I certainly don't know if this man or woman was armed or not, but apparently they took the risk and now just beating the heck out of the windows to try to get in there and get after this person. It looks like it's over, and it most probably is over, but the next thing you got to do is get whoever the heck this is out of that vehicle. So it's my understanding that this has happened on Plano Road, Walnut Street. I believe we're in the city of Garland. In fact, he is in Garland. He is on Plano Road or Richardson. When they ran the plates, that's when the narco hits happened. So they went back to run the plates of this car, and that's when they got the narco hits. That's when the dog said, "We smell narcotics in this vehicle." This is the car that hit the bad guy who was going along, and this is the bad guy or bad woman. We just don't know. Specific address here, Plano Road in Buckingham in the city of Garland, or the area of Garland. And from what we can tell, they've not been able to get the suspect out of the vehicle. We don't know how badly injured, if at all, that person may be, but you saw where the vehicle hit it. That's right on the driver's door. And I have no way of knowing how bad this is. But in just a second, they're going to show us the truck which hit this vehicle, and I think they're going to switch over to that right now. And just to give us an idea of how badly messed up that vehicle is. And actually, I think I'm getting two different feeds. At any rate, the truck is just down. There it is. That's the truck just down the street. I don't know what kind of shape the driver of this vehicle is. Think what this driver went through. Just going down the road like you would any other day. Clearly, you've got a green light, and suddenly there's this vehicle in the middle of the road. You never even saw it coming. Just smashed directly into the thing, smashed right into the driver's side door of the suspect's car. And at this point, I don't know the condition of the person inside this truck. I'm sure they're still waiting on emergency medical technicians. I see a lot of police cars down there, but I don't see any ambulances yet. I'm quite sure that the driver of that truck, well, at very least, hopefully the driver of that truck was wearing a seatbelt and it isn't too badly hurt there. If there's one thing I can tell you from decades of experience covering car crashes, one thing you never see, almost never see, is a dead person with a seatbelt attached. The seatbelt saved lives in an enormous way. And think of that truck driver just going down the road. Who knows how far he was going, but hopefully he was wearing that seatbelt and he's not too badly injured. As for the bad guy, well, I'm not sure how much good a seatbelt would have done in this particular instance, because we could have some very serious injuries here just from the looks of the side of the vehicle. We know that truck was going along pretty fast. I understand we have a guest on the phone for us now to give us a little bit more on this. KRLD Radio's Mark Watkins is on the line. I guess you've been watching